Whoa, now what's going on, people? I'm out here trying to take care of some business, and I wanted to hop on here and say, listen, if you starting a business, it's probably going to be the most challenging, annoying thing that you could possibly do, because it seems like we living in a time where the people that you have to depend on and you have to call to handle business don't care enough to do their job correctly, don't know their job, was trained poorly, and gonna give you the runaround. And I think this is what a lot of people don't get to see. A lot of people don't tell y'all, you know, when you are looking at these people on their yachts and their boats and their nice cars and big houses, you don't get to see what it took for them to get to that point. Trust me, none of this shit is fun. None of it is fun, dog. When you starting out, a lot of your resources, you know, you relying on other people. You know, you're relying on people that are, you know, good-hearted, people that's gonna be supportive, work with you, build business relationships. And for any business, dog, the first year, first 6 months is probably the hardest time of any business, because you're learning everything as you go, you know, because I mean you venturing into a new space, right? So you're learning as you go. You're dealing with all of the financial hardships, because it costs money to make money. So you taking your own money, putting your own money up, or if you borrowing money, you know, you got to figure out if you're gonna be able to be lucrative enough to pay that money back. So it's a tough time, dog. It really is. It really is, dog. And although I know that there's light at the end of the tunnel, while I'm traveling through the tunnel, it's dark as a motherfucker. It's dark as a mother. At some point this summer, sometimes, because what I'm doing is really lucrative. You know what I'm saying? This ain't gonna be no I need to sell y'all a product or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? What I'm working on and what is being built over here is gonna be life changing. It's gonna be legacy changing. You know, it's gonna be generational, you know, changes that happen. But until I get to that point and start actually delivering services and being able to build, you know, it's a process, dog. It is literally a process. When I tell y'all, the stuff that I'm having to deal with and go through, and the emotions that I have, you know, and feelings that I have about why it's such a struggle and it's so complicated, you know, it's crazy. I'm thinking all kind of stuff, man. You know, I'm thinking all kind of stuff. I'm not entirely sure, you know, why it's such a struggle. And when I say things that I'm struggling with, I'm talking about things that you would think would be fairly simple. You know, things like renting a commercial space. We need a residential setting, you know what I'm saying? So that means a residential setting would mean that we need rental properties, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not at the point to where I can just go buy up all of this land and buy up all of these properties just yet. So starting out, man, you know, we need people to support what we're doing. And being that we're in an area where people only take care of their kind, that's just how I feel, you know, and people take care of who they know, because based on who people know, that seems to determine their trust value and their credibility. Since a lot of people don't really know us personally, they're not familiar with it, you know, with what we do, there's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of trust issues there. And I think people are apprehensive, you know, with working with us, you know what I'm saying? So It's a real struggle. Being an entrepreneur is a serious struggle. You know, when you don't, like, I think if we were selling products and you got a good product, you got a good product. At that point, it's just about marketing and getting your name out there. With this, it's a little bit more of a process. You know, we don't make money from people buying our products. You know, we collect money from people who affiliate with certain insurances. You know what I'm saying? That's how we're gonna make money. And that's why I said this ain't no if you get paid, it's a matter of when. And while you waiting on that, shit, it's tough. It is tough, dog. It is super, super tough. And you know, kind of being at the point where all you looking for is an opportunity. All you're looking for is a seat at the table to have a conversation, and that's even hard to get. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, people, it seems like people don't want to let us in, dog. You know, we're gonna have to kick down the door somehow, but it just seems like they don't want to let us in, bro. You know, and we're doing a good thing. You know, we're gonna be providing residential and day service supports to individuals with developmental disabilities. You know, intellectual and developmental disabilities, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we providing a service that's needed. We're supporting a community of individuals that need the support, and yet people are not jumping out there to help us, dog. And I feel like we need to start raising more awareness for the support that this community needs. You know, there needs to be, you know, and that's another thing I want to talk about. Grants and funding, dog. I don't know if y'all have ever owned a business. You know, many may have not. Some may have. And you looking for grants, you looking for funding. Bruh, the hoops you gotta jump through to find and fill out and apply for a grant is crazy. It is crazy, dog. Like, I feel like a person teaching a class about grants and funding and how to apply and what to apply for could make a lot of money. Somebody need to teach a crash course on applying for grants and funding, dog, because it's ridiculous. You know, and the people of this community, you know how blacks feel like they're underserved as a community, you know what I'm saying, and we don't get our just due. Man, people in the IDD community are extremely underserved, and you know, they're treated as nobodies. You know what I'm saying? And it's not many of us who have the capability, the patience, and the gift to support this community. So then when you find those of us that have just that, you find that there are a lot of people that don't really care to support that community, man. Because it's not even about the money. The money is there. It's not about the money. You know? It's not about anything financial. The financial part is the least of any worrying. You know what I'm saying? So it's not financial. People just really don't care to support this community, dog. And it's really sad, bro. You know, and I know it has a lot to do with the area that we're in. You know, it's a small rural area, and like I said, people tend to support only those that they know or that they're familiar with. Versus in the city, you know, it's about money. If it's gonna make money, it makes sense. These people don't be about their money, dog. They don't be about their money, bro. You know, they don't be about their money, dog. These people be sleep. They don't be about their money. You know, shit be closed when in the city shit is open. You know what I'm saying? People getting that bread. They getting to the chicken. You know, and I just feel like, dog, in these little areas, people, what I'm seeing the Hispanic community rise up in a lot of different areas. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing the Hispanics rise up. You know, Hispanic and Latino community, I see them popping up everywhere. I'm seeing them own a lot of real estate, dog. You know? So, a lot of the opportunities that people in the black community are seeking, we don't have people in certain spaces to advocate or become a resource for us and our needs, whether it's you know, business, or whatever type of support. Right now we're talking about business. What I'm seeing is a lot of signs that are going up, people that are realtors that are Hispanic, you know, based. You know, a lot of these people I call, you know, man, they Hispanic, they Latino, could barely understand what they saying, you know what I'm saying? And it is making me understand that as black people, bro, as blacks, we definitely do not think about our culture. We don't think about, you know, our community, bro. We ain't thinking about one another. Like, we all about the bag, no matter where we at. We ain't never sitting down and saying, okay, I understand how hard it was for me and my partner to start a business, and the ups and downs that we went through to start a business. So, if possible, I want to create resources for people that look like me, that look like us. Instead, we blame other people, dog. We blame other communities of people from different ethnic groups and backgrounds on our issues within our community. But when we make it, we don't create resources for our people, dog. You know what I'm saying? We don't try to become a resource so that we can open the door for other people that look like us, bro. Because that's what I see other people doing, and I can't be mad at them. You know, I can't be mad at the fact that shit, you know, the Hispanics feel like, and the Asians feel like, we gonna build something that when we screen people out, we get to screen out the people that are not of our group and put them at the bottom of the list. And if people that look like us are not fortunate or able to benefit from the resource, then we can open up those opportunities to members from other ethnic backgrounds. That's what I'm seeing. You know, black people, we gotta do better, dog. You know, one of the things I hope that I'm blessed to do is to build a coalition of black business owners and create a resource for those that are looking for certain things, like when we were looking for certain things and we didn't have a resource, bro. Like, we gotta stop being mad at white people and other people from other groups and feeling like they holding us back, when clearly, dog, we still have a slave mentality, bro. You know what I'm saying? We still have a crab in the bucket mentality. People are making it out of their situations, have the ability to create resources for our community, instead continue to work with everybody but us. And it gotta stop. It has to stop.